Good afternoon. Today I'll be doing a system test, and we have an older Wheelock system. Let's get started. So, as you know, here we have a Wheelock system, like I've said. This is a this is a second generation Wheelock AS. I can tell this because it has the boxy design. The newer Wheelock ASs have a bit of a rounded edge here, whereas this one is just more of a box. And also, of course, it has a less shrill tone. And also, if you look on the back, you can see the date code, and this one is a first generation. Then here we have a Wheelock RSS. This is a RSS-2415W. This came from the exact same system as this, because I'm assuming that I bought these from the same lot off of eBay, and they were from the same building according to the seller. Down here we have a Firelight BG10. This is not from this lot, but it is a unit that you would definitely find with these two if you saw this in a real building. Then here we have a Wheelock pull station. I believe that these were probably around when these were created, but also they're still making those to this day. So I believe this could be classified as a replacement. And then, of course, i3s and that heat detector are also what you'd find with these. So without further ado, pull down time. Something interesting to note about Wheelock Sync is that it does wait for the first tone of the code 3 to finish before silencing. It's also like it on the save path, where it waits for the message to finish before silencing. Also, if you noticed where I shot the video from, like, all the way back there, I got rid of that that other, like, weird house fort thing that was sitting right there. It's gone now. That system is also gone. So, unfortunately, you won't be seeing any more of that for a while. However, I get like 30 comments asking if that system is going to come back one day. Yes, it is going to come back one day. Eventually, I will probably rebuild that somewhere else, although it just wasn't very good right here because it was just taking up a lot of space. So, now we can go ahead and set off the i3. Again, that's how it silences, and we have audible silence. Something to note is that I cannot set it on March time or anything like that, because it's on Wheelock Sync, and if I were to change it to March time, instead of making a beeping tone, it would just chirp, because it takes a couple seconds for the horn strobe to start up once you apply power. So, that's that, and I'm going to go ahead and key activate the Wheelock pull station. With the key, this is actually the same key as the Silent Night pull station, so... So, yep, that's that. And also, I don't think this is actually a 15 candela strobe, because 1575 candela, which is what this says on the side there. What it would mean is that, like, if you look directly in, it's 75. If you look from the side, that's only 15 candela. And I don't really think that, because I don't know if you can tell on camera, but, like, if you look directly in the strobe, it looks dimmer than this one, which is only 15 candela. I'm not sure why that is. It could be just my perception, but I guess that's interesting. But anyways, that concludes our let's do the carbon monoxide. Okay. There we have it. And one last thing, I would like to give a shout out to Fire Alert, because last system test I had a complaint, or I complained about how, like, the non-resettable power resets, and he was able to help me figure out why that is. So thank you for that. Now I have a carbon monoxide detector that when I reset, it will not beep because it's not reapplying power anymore.